Hey, Munchie Mafia, good evening. Tonight we are cooking from the mystery grocery bag of misfortune, and it is trout almandine, but unfortunately, no trout unless I bought steelhead. So we're going to be using rockfish instead. So I got two beautiful little fillets of rockfish, and this is coming out of the Rachel Ray book, 30-minute meals, and page 200. Trout amandine, steamed asparagus, which I could not get either. They were out, so we had to improvise. We got lima beans instead, and potatoes. So what we need is some milk into a dish. We're going to need some flour. And we'll just start there. Set that aside. Now, the other thing that I could not get was chives. So we're going to use some dried tarragon instead. So we get our two beautiful little rockfish fillets. One smaller than the other. Dang. It's no wonder why they were on sale. Okay, so first off, we're going to dredge them lightly in flour. And this is going to help with the egg and milk wash. So it's about 1 cup of milk and 2 eggs. And we're just going to mix these two together. I'm going to dip these into this egg wash. Well, there's a daddy size and a Timmy and a civvy size. So we got 2 fillets. Smells pretty fragrant as far as fish goes. That may or may not be a good thing. Anyhow, so dippy dip. And this is so that the flour will adhere to the fish the second time around. We don't want too much flour on them. We just want them just lightly coated, because we're not making deep fried fish. Okay. So I'm going to just set this aside. And we're going to go for the next one. So dippy dip. And because this is a raw product, you're not going to want to reuse that egg wash for anything. So let's just get this done. I already have my pan preheating behind me. And our potatoes are already done and just sitting there getting happy. And we're going to check our pan. Our pan is nice and happy. So I highly recommend using a Fish Spat. Now, if you're left-handed, this is not the one for you. So if you're going to buy one, make sure it says left-handed. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any, so I have a right-handed one. Okay. So now we want extra virgin olive oil in the pan. Rachel Ray says 1 tablespoon, but I think we're going to need a little bit more than that. All right. Always check your pan handle to make sure that you're not going to burn yourself. And the reason why I say use a fish spat is because when you use tongs, you have the ability to just destroy your fish. Okay? So treat your fish with respect. So now we're just going to lay it down in the oil. And it doesn't take very long to cook this. These are not very fat fillets. And don't crowd your pan. You want to have enough room to let those just do their thing. Always keep a towel handy, just in case your handle is hot. And don't play with your fish, okay? Just let it do its thing. it will tell you when it's ready to get flippied. We are going to give it a little bit of salt. I think I'm out of salt. This can't be good. Salt. Give it some pepper. And it's usually about, depending on the thickness of the fish, and you can use just about any kind of fish for amandine. And it's not called amandine because it has almonds in it. Amandine actually means beloved. All right, so we got a really good Maillard reaction going there. Now, you do want to just take a gander at it just to see if you have a hot spot in your pan. So you can just turn it. But if your fish is sticking, leave it alone for a little bit longer so that it can build a crust and it will release on its own in due time. What a lot of people fail to realize is if your food is sticking to the pan, just leave it alone. When it gets that nice crispy golden brownness done, then it will definitely flip over for you. And like I said, this is not a left-handed tool, and I'm not right-handed very well, so this is going to look really, really goofy. So, flippy flip. Look at that golden brownness. That is gorgeous. So, what makes the magic happen with this dish is butter. Lots and lots of butter. And so we're going to get our butter. And I use salted butter just simply because I like salted butter. I don't like buying unsalted butter and then having to buy salted butter for when we want bread or something like that. It's stupid to go and buy two different kinds of butter for two different applications when I could just buy one for two different applications. Okay, so now we are going to just break some apart into chunks. Just like so. And our fish is smelling divine, which is probably telling me that it's time to pull it to rest it. So we are going to rest it because now we're going to build the sauce. And we can see that it's starting to get kind of flaky there. All right. This one's falling apart on me because it's a smaller fillet. I should have pulled it like 2 minutes ago. Oops. Okay. Like I said, right-handed spatula. And I'm burning my beans. All right. I guess we're not having lima beans tonight. All right. So we're just going to set that aside. Things have been kind of a discombobulated mess lately. So I'm kind of feeling off my game. So now we're going to just take some butter. We're going to reduce heat. Once when the foaming starts to dissipate, it'll start to brown. It's also going to pick up some of the bits off the bottom of the pan as well. We're going to start adding our almonds in there. We're going to just give it a stir and let these things get all nice and happy. now we got nice foaming action going on here. Those almonds are starting to really look nice and golden, but we want to get them a little bit more golden. You want to use blanched almonds. I could not find sliced blanched almonds, so we have these little twiggy things, which are just fine too. But as you can see, we're starting to get that beautiful brownness. So we're going to start adding a little bit more butter to it. That should be right about enough. And about this time we can add some dried tarragon. I like tarragon with fish. Just adds a whole other flavor. It's just delightful. And then we're going to get ourselves a chunk of lemon. I'm going to squeeze it in there. Got a beautiful browning happening right there. That's magic. It's just golden. Golden magic. Let's go in and we'll just stir this around. The reason why I left the lemon in there is to just get it a little bit blistered so that it carries out a little bit of that acidity that I think that this dish needs. All fish dishes love a little bit of acid. I'm going to add a little bit more salt. We're going to kill the heat. You'll notice that your butter will start to smell a little on the nutty side. And that's when you know it's done. So we're going to return the fish back. Give it a little dousing of it, okay? A little dousing of it. Give it a bath. Get a little bit of that almond on there. Be very careful with the lip of your fry pan. And then there we have it. We've got ourselves nice, beautiful almandine. So now, I'm just going to let that rest and get happy. Come right back over here to my messy ass table. We're going to just start putting all this together. So these are just basic bitch boiled potatoes. Just like so. And come back over here this way. We're going to get our fish. What I would do for a left-handed fish spatula right about now. So I totally butchered it. That's okay. So there we have it. Munchie Mafia. All we need is a little bit of a lemon wedge. And if you look at the top of your lemon, you'll notice that little thing that looks like a nipple, right? If you draw your line just past that, you won't have to contend with a whole lot of seeds. So there, we got a couple lemon wedges. And the deer ate my parsley, so I don't have parsley. And there we have it. Fish almandine. All right, Munchie Mafia. Thank you so much for watching. And hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And don't forget, cook with love and eat with passion. Have a good night.
If you haven't yet subscribe to Munchie Mafia Official. Now is that time, what's stopping you?